Good evening. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday to you. A little different day, but same routine kind of here. So I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Had a good weekend on my end. Found plenty of silver, and we're going to go over that in just a second. So hello to everybody in the chat. Looks like we got a lot of the regulars here. See if we got a few new people that popped in as well. Jim Thompson, good evening. Chicken Man Dan is here. Walker Magnet is with us. Aaron Foy in the house. Good to see you guys. Who else we got? Deadhead Coins is with us. Good to see you. Kevin in the house. Good to see you, Kevin. Chris Helms is here with us. Good to see you as well. VMC in the house. JC Likes Pam is here. Greg Chapman, good evening to you. Michael Erickson is with us. Jolly Roger AR. I did it already. We just started. Yeah, 9 in a row, Greenwood. We have been on some silver here the last few weeks, so it has been good. Good to see you. Silver Addiction in the house. Good evening to you, Silver Addiction. Chicken Man Dan is here. Who else do we got with us? Brian Jensen in the house. Good to see you, Brian. And Crafty Dragon is here. Good evening, Crafty. Good to see you. Michael Spicer in the house as well. So good evening to everybody. Like I said, I hope you had a really, really good weekend. Unfortunately, it's time to go back to work tomorrow for everybody. I'm sure of that. So let's quickly go over. First off, regular giveaways tonight. EOS 1, 2, and 3. 50, 75, and 100 likes. We will be doing those just like we usually do. And we're going to quickly go over my finds for my metal detecting weekend. I am going to put this out in a video as well. So hunt number 1 was a individual hunt, but you had to get to pick the right color penny in the hunt to move on to the next round. I did not. So I got 1 silver dime for the warm-up hunt on Saturday morning. So 1 silver dime for that one. And then we went to the second hunt on Saturday. It is still available, Roy. If you would like it, my friend, it is yours. So you will have 1 and 3. So hunt number 2, which is actually the first real hunt. The first one was a warm-up hunt. We did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 17 silver dimes in that hunt. So that was a good one. First real hunt of the day, so that was fun. The next hunt after that was right after lunch. We did do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 silver dimes and 2 silver quarters in hunt number 3 yesterday. And the final hunt yesterday, I did also win 2 dimes that were taped to a cooling towel that I got that came to great use this weekend. We did use that, so or at least I did. So there was 2 more dimes added to our hunt right there. And the final hunt of yesterday, I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 17 silver dimes in that one. So that was a very good hunt as well. This morning we did have a team hunt. It was a poker hunt, so everybody had to go out and find a card. They had a penny stapled inside of it. You had to find a playing card that was folded up. Best 3 hands won a prize, and the worst hand won a prize. We did not get any of those, so we got, once again, 1 silver dime for the warm-up hunt, but 1 silver dime is better than no silver dimes. So number 2, hunt number 2 of the day today. After that one, I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 silver dimes in that one. The final hunt of the day is the silver blowout hunt that we had. That is usually the biggest one of the weekend, and I did 41 silver dimes in that one for a total of, I think, 115 dimes and a couple quarters this weekend. So all in all, it was a fun hunt. Enjoyed it. Got to spend some time with some other people in the club. Went out and had a nice dinner last night. Met some other people who used to be in our club that have moved over that direction, so we got to eat dinner with them as well. So a very, very fun hunt weekend. Metal detecting. So definitely enjoyed it. Looking forward to next year. Hopefully it will be just as good. So lots of silver received. I will take it. So no complaints about that. I think it was 80 to get in, so I came out ahead 35 dimes and 2 quarters above what it cost to get in. So I'll take that all day, every day. So all right, now that that's over with, let's go ahead and jump into our first box of the night. It is for Roy Hathaway. He is also taking box number 3. So we are officially sold out. All boxes are donated for tonight. So there we are right there. Roy Hathaway, my friend, box number 1. You do get a 90 and a 40. We have the regular customers here for boxes CU1 and 2, MB1 and 2, PB1 and 2, and WB1, 2, and 3. So let me know what you like. We will get box 1 out and we will get rolling for the night. It should be a fun evening of hunting. Hopefully we can keep the streak rolling, going for 9 in a row tonight. We had, 16, 17 silvers last week. It took 4 boxes, but we got it done. So I was hustling, JP, in the last one. We were moving. So there is your silver, Roy. Let me know on the box, and we will get rolling from there. I've seen plenty of silver this weekend. I hope it's a sign we're going to see plenty more. So there we go. All right. We will get a pick from Roy here in just a second. Which bank had all the silver last week? It was the CU bank. I believe specifically CU1. CU2 had a couple of NIFCs, I think, and that was it. So one box did not look much like the other as far as the CU boxes went last week. Let's try CU2, he says. All right, we'll try it. Maybe it's a sign. CU1 last week, maybe CU2 this week. We'll find out. Love to see another 14, 15, 16 silvers pop out of a box tonight. We would take that for sure. So let's grab CU2. Here it is right there. It happens to be on top. So there is CU2. Give me just a second here. I am going to go ahead and get the 50 likes rolling. Give me just a second to get that going, and then I will open the box while you guys are getting in. So give me just a second here. All right, 50 likes is open and ready to go. If you guys want to jump in, I will get this box open while you guys are doing so, and we'll take a peek and see if we have any goodies. There it is right there, CU2. That is the box that Roy picked. Let's see if we have goodies this week. Well, I do not see silver enders. I see a few new coins, but not a lot of them. So who knows? We got the silver flash going. I can see that out of the corner of my eye. Maybe it's a good sign. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Let's get into CU2 here in just a minute. Make sure if you have not, get in on the 50 likes giveaway. It is open and ready to go. We're going to draw that here in just a few seconds. So there it is, Roy. I'm going to move this to the side. We'll see how we do. All right, there it is. Hey, Crate Craft, good evening. Robert Ortega, good evening, brother. Union Deposit Treasures here. Doug Harding in the house, good to see you. Sean Leslie, excuse me. I wasn't reading that right. Michael Martin, there's another new name. So welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and draw a 50 likes winner. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael Spicer, our box 2 donator, is going to be the 50 likes winner. Congratulations to you, Michael Spicer. All right, very nice. All right, Michael, all 10 envelopes are available. We have not picked any yet, so let me know which one you would like to go with, and we will go from there. I got one other announcement also as soon as we get this part wrapped up. So here we go. And Michael says number 4. All right, number 4 it is. Here are the envelopes. 1, 2, 3. There is number 4. Let's see what we got, Michael. And there it is right there. It is going to be a Mexico. This one is a 1957 un peso right there. 1957 un peso. First silver winner of the night will be Michael Spicer. Congratulations, Michael. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Also tonight, every other week, as you guys know, we are doing a special coin duck race. So I do have one of those tonight. It is a $10 donation for this one. There are only 15 spots, no more. And we will be going for a 19020 PCGS graded Mint State 63 Morgan dollar will be tonight's special coin for the special duck race. Every other week we're doing one of these. Will be $10 a spot, 15 spots available. If there is interest, we are only doing 15 spots. Roy says, give me 3. He is in. Roy has the first 3 spots. Anybody else wants in, let me know. $10 per spot for this one. 15 spots only available. Paperplex Mine, how you doing? Silver Addiction says, give me 2. Silver Addiction for 2. Thank you guys. I appreciate the donations. JC for a spot. Yes, I have a dollar race item. I will show you that in just a second, Vinny. So I have JC. I have Michael for a spot. Chip for a spot. Jolly Roger for a spot. Let me make sure I got everybody here. Roy for 3. Silver Addiction for 2. JC for 1. Michael for 1. Chip for 1. Jolly Roger for 1. Hey, Roger Ivy, how you doing? So as soon as this gets filled, we will run the race. We have 6 spots still available right there, 10 through 15. So if anybody else wants in, let me know. I'll do a reminder again between boxes as well. Dollar race for tonight is going to be a 1964 proof set. Right there, that is going to be the dollar race tonight item. Proof set will be a 1964. All right, Mr. Roy, let's get into it. I'm hoping we got goodies in this box. These boxes have started to come alive. They started off very slow. 16 spots for Vinny. Holy smokers. Vinny's like, sign me up. I got to get a piece of paper. All right, Vinny, I got you for 16. I'm going to write it down right now. We will have the dollar race also between box 1 and 2. And there is VMC with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Vinny. I appreciate it. Good luck. We'll get into that race here very soon. All right, here we go. Roll number 1 for Roy. Hey, Eric A., how you doing? I'm gonna get my knife out. I don't even have it ready. Oop, it's stuck to a Walker magnet screwdriver. All right, and be on the lookout. I'm going to try to get it done tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will have the comment video for the treasure chest giveaway will be out tonight or tomorrow. Depending on what time we get done tonight, I may try to get it wrapped up. If not, look for it tomorrow evening for the treasure chest giveaway. It is next Saturday. We have finally made it to treasure chest giveaway time, so that video will be out there. And also, I mentioned to you guys before that my coin shop was doing a 10-ounce bar giveaway. For those of you that are on Instagram, they have reached 500 subscribers already. He's only been on Instagram a couple of weeks. He is doing a 5-ounce bar giveaway. There is some instructions to follow to enter if you would like. 5-ounce bar giveaway. If you guys are interested, shoot over to the Xenia Coin Instagram page and you can register to possibly win a 5-ounce bar. So shoot over if you would like. Is that 10 spots for the dollar race, Ernest? I am assuming. I will get you down. If I can figure out what I did with the pen. There it is. Yep, I got you. All righty. All right, here we go on to roll 2. So anyway, like I said, check it out if you guys are interested in a shot and winning a 5-ounce bar valued around $200. Head over to the Xenia Coin Instagram page. Follow the instructions. That post was made today. It would be a very nice thing to throw him a like as well on his new page. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate it. And here is a 1973D. Here is a 1971D. No dice on those. There is a 72D. Ooh, man, that is a light FG, but it's there. I can see it. Be nice to find one of those. Get a miscellaneous on the board as well tonight would be fun. All right, here we go. On to roll 3 here for Roy. Come on, box. These things have been heating up. I want to see some goodies here. There is another 71D, and it is not a DDO. So I will also, hopefully in the near future, try to start working as well on some promote my Instagram page and stuff a little bit more, as well as get a little more involved with my Facebook page. So be on the lookout. Hey, Brian Robeson, how you doing? Yeah, how did the halves go? Are you doing them tonight, or did you do them yesterday? We need to know. The house is probably... I probably will do another update. I think there's enough done probably to show you guys. It's coming along. We didn't work there Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I took the weekend off. We will be back at it tomorrow. We have 4 rooms left to drywall downstairs, and we have 1, 2, 3 rooms, I believe, left to wire. Walker Magnet, look at him coming in here, just throwing up memberships, throwing them all around the place. Very generous, Walker Magnet. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Hey, Locker Looters, how you doing? There's another new name in the chat. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Memberships go to Sean Leslie, J-Dud, Cammy King, Littlefoot, and the Gambit 7. Thank you, Walker Magnet, and congratulations to those of you who have won a spot, or a membership, should I say. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Walker Magnet. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by, Locker Looters. Anybody that's new in the chat, appreciate you guys stopping in to hang out with us. Michael Martin as well. There's another new name, so We appreciate you guys being here. We have a nice little group. We normally do this on Saturday nights. I will eventually get back to my Tuesday night streams as well once we get our house finished. But it's going to be a little bit yet. But I'll probably try to give you guys a house update Monday or Tuesday. I will be trying to work on shipping this week as well. I also, in sadder news, my buddy that I went with this weekend, metal detecting, he has been diagnosed with bulbar ALS, but he has embraced it. He knows his time is a little bit limited, but I am going to a celebration of life for him on Thursday. There's a whole bunch of people going, so I will be spending the day there. So if you guys would not mind keeping him in your prayers, it would be much appreciated. So he did go do the hunt and stuff this weekend. He's still feeling okay, but we will be... oh, no problem, locker looters. I have not been doing as many videos lately since my house incident last year. Eventually we will get back to it, but things have been a little bit slow here for the last probably 6 months. But I hope to start getting some videos back out. I need to just take a couple days off or evenings off after we work on the house and just edit videos. I have so many videos to edit. I need to get them done. So yeah, I appreciate it, you guys. He was an officer in our club for a long time. I know him pretty well. We've been on a bunch of hunts together, different places. And it was definitely good to get out and spend some time with him as well this weekend. So we did have a really good time. Nice dinner and everything. So like I said, it was good to just get out and hang out with him. But I will be busy one night this week taking care of that, so that could affect getting all the shipping out by another day or two, but it will come. You guys know you will get it. If you bought it, you will get it. Some of you guys I only ship to once a month anyway by request, so we will get there. So I just wanted everybody to know that. So thank you guys for the prayers. I appreciate it. But yeah, it was a wild weekend. I just got home here at probably 20 after 4, got my stuff unpacked, got a shower, ran in here, got everything ready, sat down on the couch with Lynn, had some, not really dinner, more of a snack, probably for about 15 minutes, and then it was go time. So hopefully we have goodies tonight. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. So it should be hopefully a fun stream tonight. Good hunt. Like I said, we got our regular giveaways, regular duck races, as well as the special coin race that we threw in as well. So excited for some people to win some stuff. We need to find some silvers, keep that streak alive. It came down to the second to last roll last week, and then we hunted that extra box. For those of you that did not stick around last week, we did hunt a box 4, and it did have 190 and 1540s in it. We duck raced for it, so it was definitely a fun box to hunt. So we've had a couple of those in the teens here the last few weeks. I'm hoping maybe we can keep that streak going as well. We'll see. That would be fun. I enjoy the boxes like that. Hey, Martin Bowen, good evening, brother. Hope you were doing well. Valerie's probably here someplace, so hello, Valerie. And hello to Gabe. I'm sure Gabe's out there watching on a Sunday night, I would imagine. Brian Robeson, 1936 British 1 penny. Nice. I'm assuming he is hunting some halves. Keep us up to date on the finds, Brian. I always like to hear what you're finding as you hunt along with us. All right, we are on roll 13. Slow start here on this box. Definitely a good circulated box. I like the way it looks. We're just not finding any silver yet. Hopefully we will. That is what I'm hoping for. We have no finds so far, not even in NIFC. If only we could find a couple of those, that would help. Who else is finding 2025 halves yet? Anybody? I have seen a few people. A few people. Good, Martin. Hello, Gabe. Thanks for watching, young man. Oop, my cup is backwards. That's at least your second one. I like finding stuff like that. It makes it interesting. Found an 1864 2-cent piece in the coin machine last week. What? That is an awesome find, Walker Magnet. That is a very nice find. That will probably never happen to me, but I am glad that happened to you. That must have been a very exciting find. I would have been very happy about that. I usually only can find those in the ground. I have several, but not one out of a Coinstar. Probably looks better than most of the ones I have. That is sweet. Littlefoot has a 2025 P&D half. I hear that there's full boxes of them starting to show up out there, which is not what I wanted to hear, but it sounds like it's officially a thing. We are going to have 2025 halves in circulation in full boxes. I have been dreading hearing that, but it sounds like we're going to get it, like it or not. Let me find pennies in it. Yeah, that's a great find, Walker. I can't even think how excited I would be to find one of those in a Coinstar. That's crazy. Saw somebody get 2 in a row. Oh, man. That means probably for the end of the year, I'll probably get some new boxes of 2025s. That is kind of a bummer, but it happens. We got to be ready, unfortunately. I'd rather not find any if I had a choice. But I don't think I'm going to have a choice. They are going to come either way. I keep watching the new coins, the random ones in here, to see if I will find one before I get a box. But box 1 had 1 NIFC and the foreign. Well, that's not terrible. I'm always happy with the foreign. Been on a roll. Teller had 4 rolls of customer wrap, 39 90s and 38 40s. Woo-hoo-hoo! Walker is rolling in it. Oh, there's our first find. We do have a NIFC. Will be a 2003 first find of box 1. And we are now 17 rolls in right here. This will be roll 17. Could we please get a silver out of this box? Just get the pressure off real quick like here. I would appreciate it if there could be some cooperation in that department. Walker can't get it in boxes, but the teller's got it down there. Are you back to streaming next Saturday, Walker Magnet? Are you back to streaming next Saturday? Just curious. It's just not the same without the Walker Magnet streaming on Saturdays. We miss them. We miss the Walker. Even though I only pop in for a little bit, it is a Saturday ritual. All right, on to roll 19. Been a tough start so far, but hopefully we will find some good goodies in here somewhere. Just not yet. There is a 73D. Good word willing and the creek don't rise. All right, I hope so. I am looking forward to it. I will have you on the big radio next week. Lynn has to work next Saturday, so I will be at the house by myself. So I will be listening. We'll have you cranked up loud. Yes, it is. That's the three of us on Saturdays. We'll all be, I think we're all back in action next Saturday, so I'm pretty sure Pa's streaming next Saturday, isn't he? I know he said he did the his 100,000 this week because I was doing the treasure chest next week. Trying not to overlap each other with some long streams. So yeah, I'm excited for the treasure chest giveaway. Official video will be coming very soon. We'll be giving away some good goodies. Treasure chest part due for next year. 2026 is started. So, looking forward to getting that one filled up again for round 4 next year of the treasure chest giveaway. We have now done 3. This year will be the 3rd. His 100K was crazy. Yeah, I was detecting for the most of it, so I was unable to watch any of it, which was a bummer because I knew he would give some good stuff away. But unfortunately, I could not make it. But I hope it went really well. And I am really bummed that I missed it. So maybe I can catch him for the 200. It's probably coming. 200 is probably coming at some point. There is a 1983. Might have to give you a wake-up call. There is going to be a brief auction, but I'm hoping that started by like 9:30. I got to work tomorrow too. That's why I started a little bit earlier. Man, Lynn's back to work tomorrow full-time. I'm back to work in the morning as well. So, got to get some sort of beauty sleep in. I did not sleep well in the hotel last night. I woke up like every hour. I never do the first night anywhere, though. So, unfortunately, did not get great sleep last night. Man, 71 likes already. We are closing in on that 75 likes already. It's still in Shreveport. It's been there about a week now. Oh boy. Used to do a lot of coin roll hunting, but not a lot of time for that lately. I understand. I have a ton of coin to hunt, but just don't have the time to do it currently. But because we hopefully will get moved back in. Possibly the end of September is the plan in our house. And then from there, we probably still won't be done. There will still be things to do, so we'll get there though. I'm telling you, JP, the first night anywhere for me is rough. I don't care where it is. I do not sleep well. And that thing had a great mattress last night, but oh my gosh, the pillows were awful. They were hard. Did not make for good sleep. 72, not the no FG. And there it is, 75 likes. I still see 74. Hey, Paul was here. How you doing? I'm only at oh, there's 75. All right, 75 likes is open. Jump on in, everybody. 75 likes is open and ready to go. Jump on in if you would like. Now is your chance to get in on the 75 likes. Currently have 13 entries and climbing. So get on in. Second giveaway of the night will be the 75 likes. We do have 100 likes coming, as well as EOS 1, 2, and 3. A couple more boxes to hunt after this. Hopefully they get a little bit more exciting. So far, this one is holding back on us. This one is not giving anything up real easy. Hi, Sam, it says on there. So whoever Sam is, that coin says hi. Hello, Sam. Trying to get Thousandaire to come MNN one day soon. All right, this is roll 28 right here. Roll 28. We're still trying. I'm going to hunt this roll, and then we are going to do the 75 likes, so hang tight. Let me get this roll here done, and we will see what we can get for somebody. There is a 1973. All right, that is going to do it for that one. All right, here we go. Let's draw a 75 likes winner. Good luck, everyone. Let's pop on over to the Nightbot. There he is right there. 46 entries we have. Good luck. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. John Camper. John Camper will be the 75 likes winner. Congratulations to you, John Camper. We have all envelopes available except for number 4. Everything except for 4 is available. So let me know which one you would like to go with, John Camper, and we will get you fixed up. All right, here are the envelopes, John. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. He says number 5. There is number 5 right there. What do we have in envelope 5 for Mr. Camper? Thank you, Crate Craft. We have a couple of Merkety Merc dimes right there. That one's actually not too bad looking. That is going to be a 1943 Philly. And this one here is a little more wore out. It's going to be a 1926 Philly as well. Congratulations, John, on a couple of silvery dimes, my friend. There it is right there. 75 likes winner, John Camper. All right, on we go. 100 likes will be the next free silver giveaway. We are currently at 79. 79. We have 22 rolls left in this box. We're trying to find something besides this lonely NIFC for Roy Hathaway. This box here does not seem to have the same mojo as the ones from last week. But there is still time to find some goodies. I just don't know if we're going to find 15 or 16 goodies. We'll see. All right. Here we go. This is roll, what is this? Roll 30. Roll 30 right here. 3-0. There is a 72D to start it off, not the no FG. Yeah, that's what Crafty said. I was thinking about you, Jim Thompson. That hurricane rolling in. I don't know where it's going to go yet. I haven't seen an official path towards the U.S. anywhere, but be prepared, my friend. That is a little scary. All right, here we go. This is going to be roll 30. Roll 30. There is a 71D, not ZDDO. This box is not cooperating on the silver, Chris Helms. Everybody keeps asking. I think it's mad at us or something. I don't know what's going on here. That is a 1983. Not the no FG. It is just not handing out the shiny stuff tonight. The last path I saw said it was heading out to sea. Well, that would be good. Who chose this box? Says Chris Helms. Who chose it? I think Roy was playing the odds that maybe some of last week's stuff would be in one of these boxes, but one never knows. It will be interesting the next couple weeks to see, because apparently this company, this armored car service, from what they're telling me at the bank, does not deliver a lot of halves. So it is a much smaller armored car service than Loomis or Brinks. So who knows? It could still be sitting there. Looks to be missing, hitting the coast, but it's enormous. I noticed that today when I was looking at it. Man, it is big. And then I seen a couple photos of, I think it was the Air Force that was flying in the eye. Man, it is amazing what the center of that thing looks like. It's just that perfectly clear hole right up through the middle. Just blows my mind that they do that. Pretty wild stuff right there. All right, let me get a drink of coffee. Maybe this will help. I'll calm things down here a minute. All right, on to roll 34 right here. We're trying, Roy. I know it don't seem like we're trying, but we really are. We're trying a lot. There's got to be silver here. I know there's silver in one of these boxes. There has to be. I don't know that I have ever got 9 skunk boxes. One of them usually has something. I know one of them has to have some silver stuff in it somewhere. Undertow so bad here. All the beaches are closed. We've had a bunch of drownings this week. Oh, no. That I had not heard. That is terrible. I know that stuff is dangerous, boy. It gets them waves going. And who knows what will happen after that. Yep, them hurricanes are nothing to mess with, even when they're not close. Does anyone keep 2024 pennies? I have not actually found any 24s yet, Roy. I probably will keep a roll should I eventually find some. I did finally pick up the first penny boxes I have got in 2 years, probably a couple weeks ago, because my one bank, the CU bank, said, hey, we accidentally ordered a bunch of pennies. And I said, well, what do you mean by a bunch? And she said, like 40 boxes, and we're trying to get rid of them. She said, we have another guy that hunts coins that took 6. And I said, well, are they new or not? She said, I can't tell. So I said, well, give me 4 on the outside chance. No problem, Numismatic. Glad you could make it. So anyway, on the outside chance, I got 2025s. I got 4 boxes, hoping that I could get some, but it did not pan out. They are all circulated. So I am going to try to squeeze a penny hunt in here at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this week, if it's going to be next week, or exactly what it will be. But I'm going to try to fit one in here. I'm going to start doing 1 box nickel and penny hunts, because I can get those done in a much more manageable time. So we'll be starting to do some of those. Hopefully after this week things will settle down a little bit. I don't have any time to go out of town. I just got stuff at the house. Other than I have my buddy's celebration of life thing this week. Other than that, I think things are going to settle down a little. I hope. So we'll take it. KJ in Ohio. I got a full box of 2025s and about 6 2024s with some Ds as well. All from the Dayton area. Oh boy. That means they're coming. All right, I got a couple text messages. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. On to roll 39. We're slowly running out of rolls in this box. It is fighting us all the way. We have a single Nipsey so far. This is the bank that gave us all the silver last week, but no cooperation this week so far. 71 day no. All right, here we go. Oh, I've had plenty of those, KJ. I don't want any 2024s. I was getting about 4 boxes a week for probably close to a month of 2024s, and I have pulled a couple rolls out and got a few other people some rolls. I am all set on those. I hope I never see them again, but I probably will. There is a 1974 DDO right there, if you guys can see. Oh, he's talking pennies. Oh, I would take a box of 2024 pennies for sure. I know the guys at the coin shop are also looking for some of those. So I can definitely deal on one of those. Sorry about that. I thought he was talking halves. So let me swap over to the microscope. A lot of you guys probably have seen one of these, but you got the nice wide R. You can see this coming down through here. The telltale sign on these is the double serif on the 4 right here. There it is. We finally get a 74D DDO. It has been an eternity, but we have one. So we will take that. We have a miscellaneous on the board as well. I'm going to go ahead and update that real quick like here. We have a miscellaneous and a NIFC. It's a start. It's something. There it is. We finally got one. We haven't had one of those in months. Months and months and months. But we will finally get a 74D DDO. Not in great shape, but it is one nonetheless. So yeah, if you want to, KJ, email me if you would, and we'll work out a deal on the on a box of 2024 pennies. I am pretty sure the guys at the shop would take some, as well as myself. I will probably offer a few rolls up to some people if they need them. So let me know. I would happily work out some sort of trade with you. And sorry I wasn't tuned in. I thought you were talking halves. I must have missed a prior comment. So just let me know. Looks like box 2 and 3 are 2022 Ps. No, Brian. Why does it have to be this way? Ooh, Martin, you got 2025s? I will take some of those as well. Hey, Joe Minnick, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, the guys at the shop are also looking for 2025s. There is a 71D. 71D. Is it 130 to 150 for the box? I knew the boxes were going for decent money still. I thought the 2024s were still going for a decent price on eBay. Am I behind the times? I thought they were anyway. Yeah, let me know what you would want, Martin, if you don't mind, and I'll ponder it and see if I can make that work. I probably have to make a phone call and see what I can get for them, because I'm probably not keeping the whole box. Okay, maybe I'm behind the times on the 2024 piece. Maybe it's the nickels I'm thinking of. That's probably what I'm thinking of, not the pennies. It's the nickels. I had a momentary lapse of reason. Momentary lapse of reason on that. That's what it was. It's the nickels I'm thinking of. There is a 1972 23p nickels sell well, or the 24s? I'm sure I would have had a bunch of 2024 nickels, but I am not getting boxes anymore. I don't want to put Jolly Roger in timeout again. Oh boy. Silver Addiction. The eyelids are getting heavy up there in Silver Addiction's land. Uh-oh, look at that. We got a proofer. It is a 2002 clad proofer. Right there, we have filled another category. Come on. Why can you not focus for us? There it is, right there. 2002S. We have the proof as well in the box. I did not see that by the edge. Probably should have. I was probably too busy talking instead of watching. But we'll take it. We will take it. 4 rolls to go, Mr. Roy. This one was not as stellar as last week's box for sure. We are going to open all the leftovers again this week, so we'll see. I don't know that I have time to hunt a 4th box tonight, though, if we get something wild. I'll just throw that out there now. I do not have time to do a 4th one tonight. Last week was a little easier. All right, 3 rolls to go. 3 rolls left. NIFC, a DDO, and a proof so far out of the box. I don't see anything too exciting in that roll. Just getting a handful of new ones every roll, between 1 and 4. So this was a good circulated box. There's a 72, not the no FG. Encore, encore, he says. 25 pennies are selling like crazy because we're only getting a shirt run and 26, if any. That's what I figured. So yeah, 2025s, I definitely want to get my hands on some of those if I could. I guess the 24s, I really must have been thinking nickels. I don't know why I was thinking that, but... All right, second to last roll right here. I don't see any silver edges. No silvery edges. There's a 72D. All right. Need 1 2024 nickel to fill your first roll. Only have 7 2025s. I have none because I'm just not finding them. All right, last roll. Thank you. I got that email, KJ. I will respond to you on that after. We'll see if we can maybe meet up and do an exchange. All right. There's another 74D or 74D. Could lightning strike twice? Not today. Not today, my friends. At least not in the same box. All right, that is going to do it. Let me add the proof to the board. Kind of a dud as far as that goes. All right, let's see here. Let's add the proofer. All right, Roy, I'm going to chalk you up a skunk 90, my friend. That was kind of a rough box, unfortunately. I'm assuming you do not want the proof or the DDO. Let me know, and then I will get you a 90. We'll do a waka waka waka. It's a nice polished up walker, man. Somebody polished that one up. She's bright and shiny, for sure. All right, there it is, Roy. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. Let me know if you want the DDO or the proof. I don't think you normally take those. You will take the DDO, and I can keep the proof. All right, I will send you the DDO. Let me put this in a flippage. Thank you, Roy. All right, there it is. Right there. All right. Box 1 is done. Next up is going to be Z Dollar Race. Dollar Race is next up. We will have first place and second to last for a silver dime. Dollar Race for a 64 proof set. 64 proof set for the Dollar Race. If you want spots, let me know. I have VMC and Ernest in. Roy says 4 for him. 4 for Gary Sinise. And 4 for the chest. Woo! Thank you, Roy. Michael Spicer for 6. Brian Jensen for 4. JC for 3. Chip for 10. Shellbell for 1. Jolly Roger for 1. All right, so we got 1 for Nicole Erickson, 1 for Michael Erickson, and 1 spot for Nicole for the $10 race. All right. We got those covered. J Dud is doing 5. Walker Magnet says, give Gabe a spot. Very generous, Walker Magnet. A spot for Gabe. All right, last call for spots. J-Dud also wants 1 for the $10 race. That leaves 4 spots for the $10 race. 4 spots for the $10 race. All right, we're moving on. Dollar race is closed. Let me go ahead and get names in here, and we will get rolling along. All right, let's see here. right, what do we got here? Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 16. Vinny is done. All right. All right. All right, we're about halfway done with names. All right, I think that is going to be it on names. Looks like it. Greg says 5 chouflés. Thank you, Greg. We'll be doing 5 shuffles. All right, race is closed. Let me go ahead and jump on over here. We are done. Names are in. Good luck to the racers. Thank you guys for the channel support. I appreciate it. 2:22 on the clock and set. Super full screen. We are doing 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. Gary Sinise, Jolly Roger to the early lead. They got company on the bottom. Ernest, Michael Spicer is up there, but Gary Sinise, Jolly Roger hanging on for now. But here comes VMC. He's in a fight mood. He said, I'm going to win one of these things. Vinny to the lead. Here comes Chip moving up. Got another Gary Sinise duck making his way to the front. Treasure Chest is up there. A lot of action in the front of the pack as they jostle for spots here. Treasure Chest hanging on up top. Not for long, though. Coming down to 1 minute and 30 seconds to go right now. 1 minute 30. Gary Sinise Foundation in the lead. J-Dud trying to get there. Can't do it. Chip in second. Brian Jensen up there. Ernest is up there. Michael Spicer is up there. Nobody can quite keep up with the Gary Sinise duck, though. He is still hanging on. Now Ernest Edwards to the lead. But here comes Chip looking to challenge. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. VMC to the lead now. VMC up front. Here comes Gary Sinise. He'll take the lead. Here comes another Gary Sinise duck to the lead. They're everywhere. Vinny still hanging tough out there. Ernest is up there to challenge. Takes the lead. Can he hang on? That's the question. Brian Jensen now up front. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. We are coming down to it. Treasure Chest in the lead. Ernest, nope, Ernest not second. Here comes Vinny into second. Ernest to the lead. 15 seconds to go. Ernest pulling away. Can he hang on? 10 seconds left. Ernest is out front. Here comes VMC. Here comes Brian Jensen. And Brian Jensen will get it done. He came out of nowhere and finished first when it counted. Congratulations. Brian Jensen scores again. We got to see who was second to last for the silver dime. Let's look. Go to the scoreboard. Second to last will be Z. Shellbell. Shellbell will get it done. Second to last. Congratulations to Brian Jensen and to Shellbell. Thank you guys all for the channel support. I appreciate it. That is money used for all things shipping, envelopes, all those kind of things, giveaways. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Let's grab a dime for Shellbell. There it is right there. And congrats to Brian Jensen once again on the win. That is a 64 mint set. I will write it on the envelope so I don't forget. And there it is. Thank you guys a bunch. I appreciate it. I wish everybody could win. But unfortunately, somebody has to come out on top. All right, there we go. Shellbell leveled up the dollar. Hey, Jason Adams, how you doing? Long time no see. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, box 2 time. It is Michael Spicer. He had the big box last week. He won it in the duck race. Michael Spicer has box number 2 tonight. Roy will have box 3 as well. All right, Michael Spicer. CU2, we had 1 NIFC, 1 proof, and 1 miscellaneous. Where do you think you would like to try? CU1, he is on it. He's going back to the well again with CU1. That's where it was at last week. You also get a 90 and a 40, Walker or a Benji, Michael Spicer. There is your 40%er. Let me go ahead here and grab that box. And we will see when we open it up if lightning can strike in the same CU box 2 weeks in a row. It was CU1 that had the silver last week. And he'll take a walker, he says. All right. Ugh. All right, there is CU1 right there. Let me grab your walker and let's see what happens. If lightning strikes twice, I don't even know what I'm going to say. If it's in the same box 2 weeks in a row, that will blow my mind. There it is, Michael Spicer's silver to start it out. Here we go. CU box. I do not see any enders. Do see a few newer coins. 2024, 2023. I think it's 23. A few new enders, so we'll have to see. We're going to have to do it the hard way, Michael Spicer. I do not see any enders this time. We had 4 in that box last week. That don't happen all the time. All right, here we go. Good luck, Michael Spicer, on box number 2. Hopefully, there are some good goodies in here. Unfortunately, we struck out on the first box. Hopefully, this one will do the job. And there is roll number 1 right there. NF String & Sons rolls are back. Here we go. Yep, Alexander, the last box just went here a little bit ago, but I have a big giveaway next week, so I will not have boxes available for a week from next Saturday will be the next available boxes. Next week is the treasure chest giveaway, so that will be happening next week. Thanks for stopping in, Alexander. I think I have seen him on Half Dollar Make You Hollers channel periodically, so thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. There is roll number 2. So far, no good goodies yet. There is a 71D. Not the DDO. All right, on we go. This is going to be roll number 3 already. Roll 3. So don't forget, those of you in the chat, if you have not heard, there is a bunch of us, Walker Magnet, myself, Chicken Man Dan, Shell Bell, Dad Spare Change, among many others, that will be heading to a coin show, Lord willing, in East Ridge, Tennessee in November. This is the first roll with a bunch of new ones. We've had 2 or 3, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new ones in that roll. We'll see how the next one is. The first ones didn't look too bad. No problem, Eric. Not a problem at all. Hopefully you were laying down because you just needed a nap and you're not feeling bad. We don't want any of that. I'm actually surprised I'm awake as I am. It's been a long day, but I actually don't feel too bad. I figured it would be a little whipped out, but not feeling too bad at all. This one also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new ones in it. We'll try one more, Michael Spicer. If this keeps up, I may give you the option to swap. The first 2 definitely didn't look this bad. These ones here have had a lot of new ones. I did miss you guys. I did miss you guys. I was eating prime rib last night when I should have been streaming, so that part of it was good. And here we only have 1 new one, so Unless this gets real bad, Michael Spicer, I think we're going to roll with it. So it was just them 2 rolls, it looks like. We'll see what happens here. This is roll number 7. Roll 7. There is a 71D. Come on, box. Give up something here. We got a proof. We got a DDO. We have got a NIFC. We need some silver now. We need to get the silver started here. Got to keep the streak rolling. And nada in that one. Hey, Silverman92, how you doing? One of our friends from Hawaii right there. Hope things are going well out there on the islands. All right, that was roll number 9. This is roll 10. Still looking okay on new coins. Trying to find some silver in this thing. So far, we are not finding it. There's a 1983. Let me look at that one a little bit closer, but I believe it is there. It is. It is there. Oops, I just threw that whole roll in the trash can. I don't know what I was thinking. That is not the right bucket. Hey, Shipped 123, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. There is a NIFC. Got a NIFC. First one of the box, be a 2003. I believe that's what the one was in the last box. There is a nice looking 77D. We have not found one of these DDOs in a while either. That is not one of them. There is a 73D. Go dice. A paperweight, it could be. It is weighing down the paper, that is true. I don't know what I was thinking. I've never done that before. I literally shoveled that roll into my hand off the desk and threw it right in the trash can. Weird. Maybe that long day I was talking about is starting to affect me. I don't know. Not expecting that. And nada there. All right, here we go. Roll 13, box 2. This was the hot bank last week, but so far this week, no repeat performance. I'd be happy just with a couple at this point. Just need a sign of life. There is a 71D. Not it. Uh-oh, random silver, says Martin. Are you smelling it, Martin, or are you just guessing? Because it matters. It matters if you're smelling it or you're just guessing. If you smell it, I'm a little more on board. I don't see one in there. Still holding our own on the new ones. 3-4 roll, roughly. We'll take it. I'm with you, Michael Martin. We've been on some silver the last few weeks, but tonight, not so far. We do still have that bounty on the line as well. Seem to recall a Wayward Walker magnet throwing a bunch of nickels in the garbage at one time. It happens. Good. That makes me feel better, Shell Bell. I appreciate that. It's not just me. It's not just me. Walker has done it as well, so that makes me feel a little bit better. There is a 72D. Nope, the night is not over, Chris Helms. That is 100% correct. Any one of these boxes could have a random 90, a couple 40s, who knows? JP says, I've done it. Good, it makes me feel even better yet. I'm not alone on that one. I heard them hit that trash can and I thought, what are you doing? That was weird. All right, come on. Oh, 74D, last coin. Not ZDDO. Just told Valerie that. Oh, man. I'm glad I'm not alone, Walker Magnet. Happens to everybody, apparently. I thought maybe I had a silvery edge in there, but it is definitely going to be one of them false alarms type coins. Upon second glance, nothing to even scope in that roll. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, Martin Bowen will be down there with us in East Ridge. We're going to have quite the crowd down there. We're going to hunt some halves on Friday night. We're going to do a coin show on Saturday. It is going to be a time. So if you want to travel down or you happen to be in that area, we would love to meet you when we're down there. Excited to get down there and do it. It will be a fun one. Getting close. We're getting close. End of this month. We're only, what, just over, what, 2.5 months away? 2 months and 3 weeks? Heck, that'll be here before you know it. We'll all be headed to Tennessee. That was a really good show, I thought, last year as well. Bought some nice stuff there. So, definitely a fun one. All right. At that one where I'm not setting up, we're just going to meet. There's like, what is it, Shell Bell or Walker? Is it like 15, 16 people going? I don't even know what it costs to set up at the show there, but that may be in my future at some point, Chip, but not right now. I need to get some stuff off my plate. One in Tyler was nicely done too. Good. I like to hear that there's some good shows out there. I know that I like the one in Green Hills that Chip goes to every month. I haven't made it in a while, but I plan to get back to that one eventually. So that one's good. The Cincinnati show that is down here once a year is usually good. There's also one up by Columbus every year, or every month, excuse me. That is a pretty decent one as well. So there's some good shows in my area. We have monthly shows up here pretty regular, so last you knew about 16. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it costs to set up at that show. Some of the prices at those scare me. Never seen the Mississippi River or an ocean. Well, I don't know if you'll see the Mississippi River there, but you could drive a little further south and see the ocean for sure. But I think that's a long haul here for you, JC. Long haul down to Tennessee. All right, come on, box. One NIFC so far. That is it. There's a 1982. Not an OFG. Chris Helms is 5 minutes from the big Mississippi River. You should be down there mudlarking. Chris Helms, I hear there's a ton of stuff they're finding on the banks down there with the river so low. Guess which folks are traveling the furthest to get there? It's the Shell Bell and the Chicken Man. They're traveling all the way from way upstate New York to come down and see us crazy people at the coin show. Hopefully you know what you guys are in for, Shell Bell. We're wild and crazy. Ooh, creme brulees. Oh man, we're going to be spoiled. We'll have Jolly Roger cooking. We'll be hunting coins. Man, it is going to be a time. It is going to be a time down there. Definitely a great coin show as well. Might be us who should be afraid. Uh-oh. That's making me a little nervous there, Shell Bell. All right, halfway in the box right here. This is halfway, roll 25. We have a NIFC for our efforts so far. Still averaging 2 to 5 new ones per roll. Not terrible. As I mentioned earlier, we do still have the bounty out. I don't know if I finished. That's why I went back to it. Still have the bounty out if you donate for a box. First Walker and first Benji of the second half of the year gets a 1 ounce round if you should be the first to find one. So that is happening as well right now. All right, that has 6 new ones. That's the worst roll since about roll 5. Roll 4, whatever it was, way early ago. Or early on in the box, I should say. Not early ago. That's not really a word. There's a 72, not the no FG. Have to have a vehicle I can trust. That helps. That definitely helps. Shell Bell and Chicken Man, they're getting chauffeured down. Walker Magnet's taking them in the new limo. He's going to drive them on over. There was a guy at our hunt today, Walker Magnet, that is the guy that runs the metal detecting hunt in Birmingham, Alabama. There was a guy there today that runs that hunt down there. It was like the Southeast Searchers or something it was called, Metal Detecting Club. He's in Birmingham. I can't remember how close that is to you, but down in your neck of the woods, all the way up here in Ohio for a metal detecting hunt. How crazy is that? I don't make plans, but I may show up, says JP. I don't make plans. JP says, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Should I decide to go, I'll be there. That's what I'm telling you. All right, roll 39 right here. No, 29, sorry. Not counting well. Not counting well. Come on, box. You are not cooperating by any means. We need silver for the people. We need a streak to take care of. And you are not helping out. All right. 20 rolls left in the box. We're trying. We just need a 40. That's all we need. 140 would do the job. I got a feeling the silver is going to end up being in the double stack boxes this week. They have been slow the last few weeks. These ones have been a little hotter. I got a feeling that that's where it may be at. Now that we get towards the end of the box, I'm slowly starting to see a few more new ones. The number is ticking up a little bit every roll here. Not out of control yet, but it is definitely getting up there. And remember earlier on, some of you guys weren't here. My LCS is giving away a 5-ounce bar in celebration of 500 subscribers or followers on Instagram. If you guys want a shot at winning that, if you're Instagram type people, Xenia Coin Shop, look it up. There is some directions on there of how you can get some extra entries. So make sure you pop over and check them out. They have another 5-ounce bar on the line. Can I spell it? I can spell it. This is a different one, Jolly Roger. This is just an online one for reaching 500 followers on Instagram. There it is right there. That's how you spell it. So all you got to do is go on their site there, follow the directions. You got to do a like and a follow on Facebook. You got to do a like and a follow on there. And if you tag 5 people, you also get 5 extra entries. I did it today. So jump on if you want. Chance at a free 5-ounce bar. $200 value if you're interested. So we will be doing a giveaway for him for a 10-ounce bar at the end of the month for anybody that registered in the shop via the QR code that he currently has. I will be announcing that winner on the 31st for him on my channel. So be on the lookout for that as well. If you're in the area, pop in the shop, scan the QR code, and give him a nice review on Google, and you'll be entered for a 10-ounce bar as well. So just got to stop in the shop and see him, scan that QR code. Had to fuel the fire. It's too early to be fueling the fire. It's not that cold yet, Eric. Or at least I hope it's not. There's a 71D. There has been almost nothing to scope here these last few rolls. JC says, I've never been on Instagram. I have an Instagram page for my channel as well as a Facebook. Oh, and you. Got it. Now I got it. So yeah, I have a Facebook thing on there too. I'm gonna start trying to get a little bit more going on with that here in a couple months as soon as I can get moved back in the house and things settle down a little bit. So we're getting there a little at a time. There you go, like Rob Finds Treasure. He's on Instagram. Diggin' Dave is on Instagram. There's a bunch of people on Instagram, as well as the Facebooks. So, like I said, I'm just giving you guys a chance. It's free silver. All you got to do is go over and like it, and you get a shot at winning. I mean, how easy is that? If you lose, you're out a couple minutes of your time for a 5-ounce bar, so you can't beat that. All right, we're down to 12 rolls. 12 rolls, Michael Spicer. These CU boxes are not going the way I hoped they would. Definitely not going like they did last week, that's for sure. Not even close. Here's an 82D, not the no FG. All right, 10 rolls left in the box, everybody. 10 rolls. 1 NIFC to show for our efforts in this box so far. I understand why everybody picked these boxes, though. Just in case lightning struck twice. It's possible. What's the ugly one? It was I think it was an 84. It was all corroded up with some green stuff. This one's had a few darker coins in it, but they have been metal detecting fine so far, it looks like. We just are not finding it. Just not finding it here in these boxes. The streak is going to be on the line possibly here. We may run out of time officially here. We got one more box to try to get it worked out. Sunday special, though, will be up next. If there's interest in that, it will be Sunday special time. If anybody is interested, the Sunday special on, it's actually the Saturday special on Sunday, so we're going to call it the Sunday special. We'll take it either way. Oh my gosh, this box, Michael Spicer. Who chose this box? As our friend Rob Fine Treasure says, it is a rough one. 101 likes. Very nice. Thank you guys. 100 likes is open. If you want to jump in, 100 likes is open. Get on in. I'm going to hunt a couple of more rolls or so here, maybe 3. And then we will draw a winner for that. 100 likes. 100 likes is open and ready to go. Well, there's another NIFC. It's 2. Not that that really means much, but it's something. There's a 82. Not the no FG. Another 72. Not the no FG. Another 72D. Not the no FG. All right, let me get another roll at least in here. And then we are going to draw a 100 likes winner coming up. There is a 71D. Nope. All right, let's see if we can get a winner for the 100 likes. It will be up next. 42 people currently entered. 42 entered. Here we go. Let's find us a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Justin will be the lucky recipient of the 100 likes. Congratulations, Justin. Very nice. $100 likes winner is Justin. Let's see what we got left for envelopes here, Justin. We have, just a second here. I'm on the wrong screen still. Let me get that straightened out. All right, here we go. We have envelope 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Let me know, Justin, which one you would like. Let's see if you can get something good out of this thing. It is number 3. There it is right there. What do we got in envelope number 3? We have a 1904 V-nickel. We have a 1937 Buffalo And we have a 1936 Merc dime. So there you go. Congratulations on the 100 likes win, Justin. A couple of nickels and a Merc dime. There you go. Thank you very much. We do have EOS 1, 2, and 3 still coming up. EOS 1, 2, and 3 are still ahead of us, so hang tight for those. We have 5 rolls left in this box, 1 right here, 4 in the box. Still trying to find some silver. The NF String & Sons boxes have been stingy tonight. Not giving us any goodies so far. There is a 73D. Not the DDO on that one. There's a 71. Yeah, starting to find a few more coins to scope, though. That's a good thing. There is a 72. No. All right. On we go. 3 rolls left in the box, 1 in hand. Could we please close this box out with a silver? Not in that roll. There is a 74D, not the DDO. There is a 72. Nope. All right, 3 rolls left. 3 rolls to go. It will be time for the Sunday special coming up right after this box. Got a couple rolls left. If you were interested in a shot at winning a 1-ounce round, actually 3 people have a shot at winning a 1-ounce round coming up. All right, second to last roll right here. Second to last. And it don't look very good. At least by the edges. Oh, come on. Nope, not even a coin to scope. There is roll number 50 right there. Roll 50. Can this one be the one? I'm going to go with probably not. All right, Michael Spicer, you're going to get yourself a Skunk 90. Let me know what you would like. You did get 2 NIFCs, so I will go ahead and do a silver dime. It was that bad. Let me know if you want the dime, and let me know if you would like a Walker or a Benji for that Skunk 90. Thank you for the channel support, Michael Spicer. I was hoping you'd strike twice. Not in that one. It was kind of ugly. Franklin and a dime. All right, we can do that. Let me add these 2 NIFCs. That will put us at 3 for the night. And that is it. There is the dime right there. It is a Merc. And we'll get you a Franklin out of here. There it is. All right. Sorry about that, Michael Spicer. It was a rough one. But I appreciate your generosity and your support, my friend. Thank you very much. All right. Next up, it is going to be time for the Sunday special. If you are interested, we will have first, second, and third place will get a 1-ounce round. First, second, and third. Fourth place will get a 90% half. Fifth place will get a silver dime. Excuse me, not fifth place, second to last. So that is available if you are interested in getting in on the Sunday special. Let me know. We will get you signed up. All right. That's not a good sign, Eric A. You saw two skunks. We're following along. We just don't have the bunny yet. All right, Michael Spicer. Jolly Roger. Lynn Ehrenzeller. JC. The Chicken Man. Oh, look at Silver Addiction still awake. Very nice. I thought maybe you went nunite over there. You've been quiet for a few minutes. Chip Warner. J-Dud. Shell Bell. $14 donation for this one, J-Dud. $14 donation. There's Shell Bell. Numismatic. Brian Jensen. Eric A. You were dozing in and out. I figured you probably were. Roy Hathaway. All right, anybody else? I'm going to double check my list here. Anybody else wants to get in, let me know. There's Michael Spicer. Jolly Roger AR, Lynn E, JC, Chicken Man, Silver Addiction, Chip, J-Dud, Shell Bell, Numismatic, Brian Jensen, Eric A, Roy. Two shuffles, it looks like. All right, we're doing two shuffles. All right, let me get some names in here. Let me get some names in. And I'm not timed out yet, says Jolly Roger. He's doing, oh, you want two spots, Eric A? Am I catching that right? I just seen it as I was switching screens. Is that two spots? Please confirm. No, okay. I seen the up two, so I was asking just to make sure I had it right. I have you for one. So we're good to go. All right. All right, there it is right there. Names. Let me get this list edited real quick. And we will be ready to go here. Oh, you know what? I've got an email. I'm supposed to put Rolf in for a race. I believe he already sent that over, so I got to add him. Jolly Roger. Lynn E. JC. Chicken Man. All right, that is it right there. Everybody is in. Give me just a second here. we should be ready to go, everybody. Good luck to the racers. Let's get over there and let's get rolling. We're doing 2 shuffles. 2:22 on the clock. Set. Super full screen. There are 2 shuffles. 1, 2. All right, good luck, everybody. And here we go. Shell Bell out to the early lead. She stole Jolly Roger's chef hat and his spoon, and she's trying to run away with it. Silver Addiction now to the lead. Now Numismatic out front. We've got it shuffled up here in the front a little bit. Everybody wants a shot at the lead. Here comes Chicken Man moving up. Roy is right there. Jolly Roger right there. Here comes Michael Spicer and Brian Jensen as well. Numismatic hanging on, but he has company. And it's going to be Chicken Man Dan to the lead. He can't hang on. Michael Spicer now up front. Under 1:30 to go. Now Jolly Roger to the lead. Jolly Roger out front. Brian Jensen second. Rolf in third. Jolly Roger in the lead. Brian Jensen second. Eric A. in third. Numismatic in fourth. Coming down to 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Numismatic is now out front again. Silver Addiction is coming up with him. He moves into second. Brian Jensen back to third. And Numismatic starting to stretch it out a little bit. Brian Jensen in second. Here comes Chicken Man Dan into third. Numismatic falling back. Brian Jensen now. Shell Bell looking for the lead as well. She'll get it. 30 seconds to go. Shell Bell up front. Brian Jensen second. Chicken Man in third. Who wants it? We are running out of time. Shell Bell still hanging on. Whoa, and back she goes. Roy Hathaway to the lead. Brian Jensen second. JC in third. 10 seconds to go. Roy still up front. Here comes Chip. Here comes JC. Here comes the Chicken Man. Who is going to get it done? Chicken Man Dan with the win. We're going to have to sort the rest out. Let's see here. Let's go to the scoreboard. Chicken Man Dan with first place. Very nice, Chicken Man. Second place, JC Likes Pam for second. Third will go to the Chipper. Chip Warner, third place winner. Fourth place for a silver $50 is going to be J Dud. And second to last for the silver dime will be Jolly Roger. All right, there it is. Thank you guys so much for your support again through the Sunday special, usually the Saturday special, which will eventually go back to the Tuesday triple one day. So thank you guys again for the support. Let's take a look at what goodies we have tonight, and then we'll get some stuff picked out for you guys. And then we're going to get into box number 3 coming up here. We are cruising right along, only 8:30. All right, here we go. Here are the available options this week for the 1 ounce rounds. We have the Morgan Dollar Poker Chip is still available. We also have a Walking Liberty or ASE style. I guess more Walking Liberty style right there, Money Metals Exchange. We have a 1 troy ounce from the Sunshine Mint as well. We also have a God Bless America, 1 troy ounce from Tri-State Refining right there. Then we have a Eric Blood Maze, I think it is, Blood Axe, Eric Blood Axe. Right there is another round It is the Legendary Warriors. We also have the draped bust round right there. Then we have the eagle here, says Liberty Silver, and it has the Liberty Bell on the front. We also have a Philharmonic right there from 2023. We have another Morgan Dollar round style from SMI. And last but not least, we have the Seated Liberty round right there. That one's got a little bit of a issue with the front and the back as far as being a rotated die type of deal. So there you go, Chicken Man. Let me know, which one do you like, my friend, for yourself? Morgan chip, please. He says, all right, there it is right there for Chicken Man Dan. JC likes Pam. You were up next. Drake Bust, he says. He was on it. He knew what he was after. There it is. Right there. And next up is going to be the Chipper. Philharmonic, he says. Let me have it. All right, there it is. I got to get another flip for this. All right, J-Dud, would you like a Walker or a Benji for yours? Please let me know. There is the Philharmonic right there for Chip. All right, J-Dud gets a Walker or a Benji. My choice on the 90. Okay, I will do a Benji. Jolly Roger with the dime. And there it is right there. All right, next up, we are going to do box number 3. We're going to go back to Roy Hathaway for another round. We need to find some silver for Roy and keep that streak rolling. Thank you guys again for your generosity by supporting the channel through the duck races. Congratulations to the winners. And thank you very much. All right, Roy, I don't know where to go from here. That one was kind of ugly to see you boxes this week. They did not follow along with last week's plan. 2 NIFCs in that last one. So we have MB boxes, PB boxes, or WB boxes. Your choice, good sir. I will grab you a 90 and a 40. Let me know what you think. I have zero idea where to send you at this point. Let the chat pick one of the number 2 boxes. All right, let me put these in a poll. It will be easier. So just a second here. Let me get a poll going. So we have all right, let me know which one you guys like. We have 3 choices on the number 2 boxes. I don't know. Lynn's watching something. I'm not sure what it is, Jolly Roger. I don't know. I am not sure what she's watching. But she is watching something. PB for peanut butter, says Eric. PB2 out to a big lead right now, followed by MB2 and WB2. have 15 votes. 15 votes so far on the box for Roy. PB2 is the winner. As soon as we hit the 2-minute mark on there, I am gonna go with whatever pick. She should be watching Snapped. What is Snapped, Shell Bell? I don't know what that is. I must be out of the loop on that. I don't know what Snapped is. I feel like I should, but I don't know. What could it be? Chris Helm says WB2. PB2 now at 41%. We're waiting for it to click over to 2 minutes. We're at 1 minute. As soon as it clicks over to 2 minutes, we are going to shut her down and go with whatever is in the lead. Currently, PB2 at 42%. PB2 currently the 42% leader. 10% lead on WB2 right now. 32 votes for Roy's box. It's about women who finally lose it and snap. Oh boy, that sounds rough. It sounds like my Lynn. All right, WB2's closing it up. We're at 2 minutes. That is going to end the poll. It is going to be PB2. PB2 is going to be the box. We'll see how the chat did. If that don't work out, we will go to, if that happens to be new ones, we'll go to WB2. But we'll see what happens. PB2. Oh, it feels heavy. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels heavy. PB2 and jelly. Eric A says PB&J sounds pretty good right now, I'll be honest with you. All right, there it is, PB2. Let's see what we got. Good luck, Roy. They are circulated. Got a few new ones in there. Discolored one down in the bottom, but I do not believe it is silver. All right, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. I don't see anything ender-wise sticking out there, so let's get after it. Good luck, Roy, on the second box. Michael Martin says he smells silver. I hope so. We need some silver tonight. All right, good luck to you, Roy. Let's get after it. Box 3, roll 1. Let's do it. Ooh, it's the funky paper. Definitely circulated. Only 2 new ones in there. And a possible NIFC looking at the edges. There is a 71D. Nope. And no NIFC either. All right, on we go to roll number 2. Roll 2. I have no sympathy for you. Uh-oh. It's getting serious over there. All right, nothing in roll 3, or excuse me, roll 2, on to roll 3. Me either, Lynn. It's going to be a fun one, I think. I think it will be fun. So we're averaging 2 a roll. This one has 6. We'll see where that goes. All right, nothing. And here we go. This is going to be roll number 4. Roll 4. And this one has, it looks like, 4 new ones, so we're hanging in there on those. There's a 1983, not the no FG. We need some silver here at some point. We worked real hard to get to these 8 in a row. We need to get 9. We need to take care of Roy on some silver. That would be awesome. I do like the way the rolls look, though. This one just has 2 new ones in it. There, so I've seen 21s, 22s, and 24s so far. There is a 83. After the uncirculated halves, he switched to nickels and has a 43S. Nice, Brian. Can't beat a war nickel. I like finding them just as much as any other silver, as far as I'm concerned. I will take them. All right, there is a 71 D. Nope. Another 21 and a 24. And nada for coins to scope in that roll. All right, on to roll 7. Roll 7 here. There is an NIFC, a 2006. It's the start of something, I hope. All right. On to roll number 8. Roll 8. Oh, you guys are killing me on there. Michael Erickson, I didn't know you were thinking about coming. That would be pretty cool. I would like that. It could be, Michael. We got plenty of rolls left in this box, though. This is a box that looks like it should have some silver. Whether it does or not, I'm not sure. But it looks like it should. It has the look that we've been seeing silver in. Got some new coins and some old coins in them. I've had a few boxes recently that have been very, very circulated, almost no new coins. And we are not finding silver in those type of boxes, so I'm hoping that's a good sign, but we'll see. Long ways to go. It was till I saw the flight prices. Yeah, they can be a little scary. That is a nice looking 1989, probably out of a mint set, if I had to guess. All right, on to roll 11. Still early in the box, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Possibly another NIFC. Nope, it's a 2023. They usually don't have an edge that looks like that. There's a NIFC right there, 2011. That is 2 of those so far. And nothing to scope again. Ooh, Jolly Roger, a box with 5 buffaloes. That's a good one. Had like a whole herd going on in there. Herd of buffalo box. Come on, Mr. Box, please. There's a 72D. Give us something here. All right. This is going to be roll 10, 11, 12, 13 right here. So still plenty of time. Oh, six. I thought he said I thought he meant like a 1916 Buffalo. 16's awesome. I think I've had 6 or 7 was the most I've ever had. That's a killer box. 16 Buffaloes in the same box. Holy smokes. That's a good one. 72D. Congratulations on that, Brian Robeson. That is a good one. I would be very happy with that if it were me. That is a good one. Crazy box, says Michael Erickson. I agree. That is a crazy one. Speaking of crazy boxes, we need to get this one here to get a little crazier. It is not quite getting the job done right now. And it's probably going to be a short auction tonight, guys. I think I am starting to feel the effects of the road trip. Getting a little tired here, so if I'm a little less than my normal energy level, my apologies, but that is probably why. I am definitely starting to feel a little bit, getting hungry. I really didn't eat dinner. We ate lunch late. I am getting a little hungry too, but I don't know how much of that I'll do before I go to bed. We'll see where I am when we get done. And nada. All right, this is roll 16 right here. Roll 16. I don't see anything too exciting by the edges in this roll. 71D. There's a 82D. Come on. Well, we're going to have 6 boxes to open after this. We'll see what we have for enders if we have any luck. We will see if we have any luck. I still can't believe we opened that box last week and it had 3 enders showing, ended up finding a 4th. That was pretty sweet. Wouldn't mind seeing a few more boxes like that this year. For sure. Everybody back to work this week? Anybody got any vacations or anything exciting coming up? I do not. But we are back at the house tomorrow. I'm actually kind of excited about that after a few days off. Nice to get back and get some more of that room done. It's supposed to be a little cooler this week as well. That'll be nice. We're supposed to have some 50s in the morning coming this week. That means Shellbell and Chicken Man probably got some upper 40s coming up where they're at. That is probably an NIFC. It is a 2018. That is 3 NIFCs at least. There is a 74D. Hey, Ralph Langman, I'm retired. Every day is Saturday. Heading to Denver next week to see the new grandson. Nice, Brian Jensen. You will enjoy that, I am sure. One of these days, I hope to be retired. I don't know when, but at some point. We'll see. I got a lot of years left. I will have, what? 52 this year, so I still got 14 years left before I can even think about retiring. And we'll see if I can do it then. We will see if I can even do it then. So I do have another seeded hunt. Our club seeded hunt will be coming up in October. So we'll have that going on as well. There's another NIFC, a 2006. So that's usually a fun hunt every year. We're trying to nail down a date. There's a 2020, another NIFC. We thought we had a date nailed down and then found out that the place we were supposed to have it did not have us down for the date. So we are now looking for a backup spot. So hopefully that gets sorted out sooner than later. All right, the new coin has slowed down, but we are not finding any goodies in the roll other than those NIFCs. We're closing in on the first half of the box. 2 more rolls after this one. Then we will be in the bottom half of the box. And just as I said that about the new ones, we definitely have more in this roll than the last couple. Almost 70 and your retired account is almost empty. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hopefully the Social Security is still flowing at least. Not that that's enough anymore, but I'm just hoping when the time comes for me that there is Social Security, because I'm a little concerned about whether it will be there or not. We'll see. We will see very soon. All right, last roll, top half of the box right here. Last one. All right. And there has been very little to scope. There's the 74D. Nope. All right. First roll, bottom half of the box. First roll, bottom half. I don't know, Roy. I'm starting to get concerned here. I have not given up all hope, but there is some concern. All right, on we go. 23 rolls left in the box. Silver falls to the bottom. I hope so, Chris Helms. I'm counting on that, because we are getting closer and closer to ending the streak and closer to not getting Roy any silver. Or at least anything out of the box. Oh. There's another NIFC, a 2002. $72D. Nope. Nope. I know, we just need one, Chris. I would be happy to see one right now, too. Very happy, because I guarantee you, one of them other boxes probably has one in it. And that will do us no good at this point. I I've seen a few of those dreaded 1996s in here. Martin says that's a bad sign. Them new 1996s. Very fortunate to get in careers with a pension system, retired from the military, and then again from the local government. That was probably a good move, Ralph. Definitely a good move for sure. All right, let's see here. Nothing exciting again. All right, here we go. There is a 72D, no dice. And nada. 20 rolls left. When death do us part. Yeah, when I just switched jobs, there was some options for some local government stuff, but I don't know how I felt about that. Didn't know if I wanted to get into working for any sort of government, so that's where I went where I did. We'll see. Hey, Dana Watson, how you doing? So far, it's working out good, so we'll see how that continues to go. 71D. Well, last week the silver came at the second to last roll of box 3. If nothing else, I hope it does it this week. All right, 17 rolls left in the box. $72D. Oh, I'm definitely not doing that. That is definitely not going to be me, Crafty. There was like some, a few cities in the area that had some openings for like a facilities management position. That kind of stuff. Could have been an option, but there's another NIFC 2019. A lot of new edges in this roll. I definitely am not into that kind of stuff. No politics for me. I'm going to sit that out. I am going to sit it out. I definitely do not want to be a politician. Not into it. Has anybody here ever been any sort of politician at all? Even back in the day? Village council, city council, anything like that? What did you think of it? What did you think of that, if that was any sort of career that you had at one point in time? Yeah, something more like that, Jolly Roger. That's what I would be into, something more like that, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm enjoying my job so far. So I'm going to go into the office in the morning, pick up some parts, get some paperwork done. HOA Prez. That don't sound like a fun job, Patrick Bushman. That does not sound like a fun job. You hear a lot of people complaining about the HOAs. I don't think I'd want to be in charge of those shenanigans. For sure. There's a 71D. Yep, I have no political aspirations, that is for sure. I will pass. So way back when we were in Michigan, I ran for school board one year and didn't end up getting in, but which think I'm glad for now anyway. But so that was the only time I even got close. But I have no desire to try it again, shall we say. There's a 72. Always thought that was Karen Jobs. Appointed myself mayor of your 23 acres. There you go, Brian Jensen. And since you own it, nobody can complain about anything. Well, not that they won't. They probably still will, but you don't have to listen. There's people doing that, Crafty Dragon. Measuring the grass. Can't have certain stuff in your yards. PTA, good place to meet chicks. There's an angle I hadn't thought of there, JP. That was one I had not considered. All right. 10 rolls left in the box, 1 in hand. The time is running thin here. Just argue with myself, then adjourn the meeting. That's awesome, Brian. Argue with yourself and adjourn the meeting. That sounds like the way to go right there. I'll worry about it another time. 1983. Oh, man. This box is very uncooperational. For the third time tonight. Who chose this box? Who chose this box? 83. Table the agenda to the next meeting. There you go, Shell Bell. We're going to table it for the next one. Forever. I hope you at least win, says Crafty Dragon. If you don't win, there's problems, Brian Jensen. In that situation, you got to be winning. I haven't even been in the house a week. Oh boy, Captain Vic. That don't sound good. That does not sound good at all. They're on you already. You just bought the house. They wasted no time coming at you. That is unfortunate. 1983, not the new FG. There's a 74D. I never win unless it's fishing. There you go. Do something you can win doing then. That's what I say. All right, 6 rolls left in the box. I know where that nasty cream would be shoved. I feel like living in an HOA area is kind of like the movie The Stepford Wives. Gives me the EBGBs. Ooh. I don't want any part of it, Shell Bell. I don't even like living in town, and we don't even have an HOA. 74D. I'm looking forward to the time when we get a little parcel outside of town. So we've looked at a few things, but we won't get too serious here for a while till we get the house done and all that kind of stuff. It's going to take a little bit. There's a 77D. That's true. I agree with you. I agree with you 100 there, Crafty Dragon. I agree. Matter of fact, I couldn't agree more, I don't think. All right, 4 rolls in the box. 1 in my hand. There is a possible NIFC. It is a 2006. There's a 1982. Not the no FG. We're still trying, Roy, right to the last roll. We're trying. Here's an 82. Let me look at that with the loop. That one looks okay. All right, right there is a 1982 no FG. Right there, 82 no FG. If I get it at the right angle, I can see a little lump, but there is no notable letters there. Right there, a no FG. We will take it. Give you guys a little close-up of that right there. That's where it should be. It is not there for sure. So there we go. 82 no FG. It's a miscellaneous. It's something. We will take that. Better than a stick in the eye, as they say. All right, 3 rolls left in the box. JC says never got that one. I probably have a few of them around here, I would imagine. Of course, some of my stuff is packed still, so I'm not 100% sure what I have, but I am going to start when I get unpacked, narrowing some stuff down here and getting some things marked and all those things. So it does beat a silver, especially when you've never found one. All right, 2 rolls left, everybody. 2 rolls. We are just about out of time. Nothing to scope. Oh, sorry. I got to switch the screen. There we go. Sorry about that. That roll was an absolute dud. You missed nothing. Not even a coin to scope in that one. Nada. That is probably another NIFC. It is 2019. All right, it's going to come down to the last roll, I think. I do not see a thing. There is a 74D. I just wanted to get you guys a view from the other side of the screen, you know, something different. Don't want you looking at the same one all the time. There it is right there. End of the box. Last roll. This may be the end of our 8-box streak with silver right here. Good night, Valerie. Yep, it don't look good. That may be it. $71D. Nope. All right. I am sorry, Roy. You are going to get another 90. Let me add these NIFCs and that miscellaneous here. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. So there's the 82 no FG. Let me know if you want that. We'll get you another 90, and I'll do a 40%er for the NIFCs. If you would like, it is 450 face. So let me know what you want to do on those, Roy. We'll get that taken care of. 12 of those. 2 miscellaneouses. What a rough one. Rough night right there. So there is a 40. Send the no FG to the bag pulls. So I'm assuming it's the EOS's. Alright, so there's the 40 for that. Do you a walker. And we're going to send the no FG to the EOS's. We'll go ahead and give that bad dad away. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. There is another 40 and a 90. Thank you, sir. That was a less than stellar box. Oh, you paid for bag full? Sorry. I didn't look. I just assumed. Okay, so you did the full hunt one then, Roy, the 125 for the donation, am I correct? Because if that's what you're doing, I owe you more silver. So just let me know if that's what you were doing was the 125, because I owed you 390s and a quarter at the beginning if that's what we were doing. Ooh, just a second, Aaron. I will get to that. Okay. Yep, it is. It is. Thank you. So hang on. So we need to redo this here. So you got 390s in the beginning. So let me change this up. So there's your 390s in the beginning and a quarter. So my mistake, I didn't look. So there's 390s and a quarter right there. What is this one? Ooh, it's a 19. Oh, it's a 42. I thought that said 1917. Okay, so you get 390s and a quarter at the beginning. My mistake. So let's see here. You still get your skunked 90 and the 40 for the NIFCs. Let me make sure I got this all straight here. And you're going to get 6 bag pulls. So let's go back to that. Get that figured out. Sorry about that. I should have looked and I did not. Oh, 90, a 40, and a no FG for the EOS. Whoa! So there's the 90, the 40, and the no FG right there. Let me go ahead and get your 6 bag pulls done. Very generous, Roy. Very, very generous. So we got 6 bag pulls coming for you then. All right, there we go. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope I don't pull all dimes on you, Roy. 5. And 6. All right, there we go. Good luck on the bag pulls, Roy. Let's see. 90. Dime. 40. 40. Quarter. And another dime. That's not terrible. I've done much worse than that. So let's see. There is a quarter. There is a 90. There's a couple of dimes. And I am short 40, so I'm going to give you a quarter for one of them, Roy, if you're okay with that. Another quarter. That was my last one. I didn't have any at the shop this week, so if you're good with that, I'll do another quarter for that other 40. And that will wrap her up. All right, nice bag pulls. I've done much worse than that, so there is 2 dimes, 2 quarters, a 90, and a 40. All right, thank you very much once again, Roy. Let me get these back into the bag pull bag. There we go. All right, we're going to get these other ones put in for a giveaway. Roy is going to be the man again. All right, let's go ahead and pop these extra boxes open. Let's see if we had any enders we missed. I will be hunting these this week. Last week's boxes, I couldn't even get a video out of it. There was nothing. We got all the silver on the stream last week, so that was a good thing. So let's go ahead and start out with, let's go PB1. Let's go PB1 to start it out. See if there is anything exciting in this one. And thank you again for the EOS, Roy. I appreciate your generosity, as well as everyone else does. I can see them saying thank you. All right, there's the other PB box. It looks a lot like the last box, if I had to guess by what I'm seeing. Yep, nothing too exciting right there. So we'll move this aside. Let's go ahead and do the MB boxes next. Here is MB1. MB1 right there. Let's see what we got in this one, if anything. And I see a lot of new ones in this one as well. And nothing exciting in MB1. Let's try MB2, and then we'll get into the 3 WB boxes. Alright, MB2 right there. This was the other option for Roy that we had as a possible. And I see a lot of new coins, no enders. It may be another rough 6-box hunt for me this week. Yep, nothing exciting once again. Let's try the WB boxes. WB1, we'll start it out with that. These are the leftover boxes from the stream. There is WB1. There's some new coins in this, but not as many. Nothing exciting. I know, JP. I'm already thinking that. I'm already thinking I shouldn't have said it. WB2. All right, let's see what WB2 has to offer. Looks similar to the last one as well. All right, one more box. See what that one looks like. So far, these all look the same. Get done with this. I think we're going to go ahead and get into some giveaways. And I am going to wrap it up, I think. I think we're going to skip the auction tonight. I am hungry. And I am tired. So if that's all right with you guys, we will skip the auction for this week. Like I said though earlier, be on the lookout for the official comment video. Will be coming your way for the treasure chest giveaway in the next, possibly tonight or tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. And there it is. I don't see anything exciting in here, so I might jinx myself there, JP. So let's go ahead and get the 100 likes rolling. If you guys want to get in on that, let's get it started. $100 likes open and ready to go. Then we got 4 EOSs to get to. Excuse me, we did the 100 likes already. We already did the 100 likes. What are we doing? Justin won the 100 likes. Didn't we do that a while ago? Am I correct? We already did the 100 likes. Never mind. Let's go to EOS number 1. EOS 1. Let's do that one. Let's do EOS 1. We already did that 100 like stuff. We're all out of it. It's Sunday. We're not in our regular element, Michael. That's the issue. We're not in our regular element. That's probably true, Shawbell. I don't doubt it. Everybody's got to go to work in the morning, and they're like thinking about like we got to go to bed and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's get after it. EOS 1 is up for grabs. EOS 1. We currently have 49 entries. You got a few more seconds to get in. EOS number 1. EOS 1. There is envelope 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 right there. And our available options when we pick a winner here. All right, here we go. Let's switch over and draw a winner. Good luck, everybody. On EOS number 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. KJ in Ohio will be the EOS 1 winner. KJ in Ohio is the winner of EOS 1. Very nice, KJ. Congratulations. I think that's the second time he has won on the stream now, so very nice. Congrats. Let's go ahead. We will start EOS number 2 in just a second. Let me go ahead and have KJ pick an envelope. We have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for KJ. Let me know which one you like. Oh, he said 9. Sorry, I missed it. He did say 9 for sure. All right, 9 it is. There is number 9 right there. What do we have for KJ? It will be a 1958 Denver silver quarter. Congratulations, KJ. Silver quarter winner. And now EOS 2 is open and ready. Get on in if you have not. EOS number 2 is ready to roll. EOS number 2. Currently have 48 entries. You got about another 10 seconds or so to get in. Another 10 seconds or so to get in on EOS number 2. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And VMC is going to be the EOS 2 winner. How about them apples, Mr. VMC? VMC is the man. He wins EOS number 2. Congratulations, Vinny. All right, Vinny, we have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, or 10. 1, 2, 6, 7. Oh, he's got 7 already. He's way ahead of me. There it is right there, Vinny. Number 7. It's an empty envelope. You know what that means. You get 4 uncirculated presidential dollars right there. John Adams, George Washington, James Madison, and James Buchanan. Compliments of Dad Spare Change. So congratulations, Vinny. Got 4 of those coming your way. Thank you, Dad Spare Change, for donating those. I appreciate it. Very generous, my friend. Very generous. All right, EOS 3 is ready to roll. EOS number 3 coming your way if you want to get in. Currently have 30 people entered. 30 people. If you would like to get in on the EOS 3 shenanigans, now is your chance. Got about another 10 seconds if you want to get in. Currently at 49, now 51 entries. 51 entries. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone, on EOS number 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brian Jensen strikes again. He will be the EOS 3 winner. And there it is right there. Congratulations, Brian, on the EOS 3 win. We have 1, 2, 6, 8, or 10. 1, 2, 6, 8, or 10, my friend. Which one do you like? He says, let's do number 2. All right, there is number 2 right there. What do we have? We have a lonely little Merc dime. She's all by herself, Brian, but she's yours. Right there. It is a 1937 Philadelphia Brian Jensen, winner of the Merc dime. All right, next up, we are going to have our final giveaway. Compliments of Roy Hathaway. And it is Roy is the man. Explanation point. You are welcome, Sam Lemon. Roy is the man. Explanation point will get you in on the next giveaway. If you started, make sure you do it at least twice because the entries didn't reset right away. So make sure if you did it, do it twice just to make sure you got in. Roy is the man giveaway is happening right now. Good luck, everybody. Thank you again, Roy, for the donation for the giveaway. We appreciate it. Roy is the man. 43 currently entered. You got about another 10 seconds or so to get in. Roy is the man is how you get in the giveaway. And let's go ahead and draw a winner. Good luck, everybody. Once again, final giveaway of the night. Thank you for that, Roy. We appreciate it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. KJ in Ohio times 2. He strikes again. 2 wins tonight for KJ. KJ, how do you do it? What's your secret? KJ in Ohio. Strikes again for another giveaway. Holy smokers. KJ is on fire. Go get a lottery ticket tomorrow, KJ. It might be your night. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to table the auction, like I said, for tonight. We'll get back at it in 2 weeks. Next Saturday night is the treasure chest giveaway. I will have a comment video out probably tomorrow. I will follow that up with a couple of other videos later in the week of the packages all split up and that kind of stuff. So good luck on that. And make sure you get over and comment. Tell everybody about it. Let's get some people over here and have some fun. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Sunday night. And we will see you guys in a few days. Take care, everybody. Good night.